Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to show you this Denicer 1080p car dash cam. This is a budget option. It goes for $39.99. It's got 4.5 stars and over 180 ish reviews on Amazon, so it's got to be pretty good. And dash cams are kind of expensive these days for no apparent reason, really, and you get the same features. This one has a 3-inch IPS high definition display. It's got motion detection. Like I said, it's 1080p. It does loop recording so that when your memory card is full, it'll erase the oldest file first. That's not locked. You can have it detect motion and start recording if you give it constant power. It's got wide dynamic range to make sure your picture is nice. It kind of like handles the really bright or really dark scenes and combines into a better image. And it's got a 170-degree wide view up front. So for $39.99, I don't know if you can go wrong with something like this. So I picked it up on Amazon, and let me do an unboxing and just go over some of the features with you. So you can see it's really compact, and it's got a ton of things inside. Let's get all of this out here. All right, so obviously we have the camera itself. It's got that little lens protection right there. You take that off, and you see a beautiful lens. So let's see. Over here, you have. So over here, you have the micro SD card slot. There's a reset pinhole right here. There's a power button on the side. There's a mini USB. There's an AV jack. Ooh, look at this. It comes with this. This is great for helping pull back any of the rubber weather strips in your car so that you can hide the wires and route it from, the front windshield to your cigarette light adapter. So that was really nice of them to include this. You have the cigarette to mini USB adapter right here in this bag. You got some cable management clips right here with double-sided tape already attached for you. Nice and convenient in a separate bag. 6 of those. There's a USB to mini USB cable right here. Here's the suction mount. Really nice. Here's a backup camera as well. So it comes with a front and reverse one. Most cars already have a backup camera already, so I won't be testing that. But in case anybody has a really old car, know that it does come with a reverse camera as well, which has 4 LED lights built in to increase visibility. But there's a really long wire right here for you to route this into this unit right here if you want to utilize both, okay? And obviously there's some mounting screws and tape as well in the package. So one of the warnings it says is make sure you format the memory card using the dash cam itself before you start using it. And obviously don't unplug the card while it's in use, otherwise your files may become corrupt and you may lose all of your content, okay? So I've read that. I can go ahead and remove it now. So now the light is red. Ah, look at that. Nicely. It boots up rather quickly. It tells you to insert a card. So let me go through the settings first, okay? And then I'll read the manual and check out what the other stuff is. But here's the resolution settings. So you can set it at 1080p or 720p. So it's already by default on 1080. We'll leave it at that. Loop recording, like how large do you want each file before it creates a new file? And by default, it's on 3 minutes to keep it a bunch of smaller files. I'll leave it at that. That seems to be in line with what other dash cams use. The photo resolution, the highest is 12 megapixel. You can see it goes all the way down to 2 megapixels, depending on how much savings you want per picture. So I'd rather have higher quality and less capacity. Obviously, there's language. There's a bunch of languages. I'm going to leave it at English. You can set the date format. How do you want it? You want the year first, or you want day, month, year, or month, day, year? I'm going to set month, day, year. The time, it's 2020. It's February 29th. 5:50. That's about right. Okay. If you want to play back anything, there's no SD card, so I have to go get an SD card before I continue. Okay, I'm back. I popped in a micro SD card right here on the right, and let me go into the settings. So as you can see, all the G sensors, parking monitoring, motion detection, WDR, date, timestamp, audio recording, all of these settings are right here. Nice and easy to get to. So I'm going to go to the micro SD card. All data will be deleted. Yes, please format it. Please wait. So now I have a Samsung 64 gig micro SD card in there. I'm going to hit home. And so you can go into the DVR mode, which is the dash cam mode, or take a photo. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go into DVR mode, and it tells you right here I'm in video mode. The number 3 just means it's set for loop recording for 3 minutes, 1080p, how much time is left on the memory card, and other statuses up here. You have the date and timestamp down here. You have the home, you have the speaker. So if I hit record, so now you see the light is red, the timer is red, and now it is recording, and I have this mouse right here being recorded on the memory card. I press it again to stop. I'll hit home. Let me go take a photo of this mouse. 12 megapixels, great. Let me go to playback. There's my mouse. That's the photo. You can tell it says 12 megapixels, picture, JPEG. Can you see that? And now I'm gonna go back a file, and that's the video, I think, right? So let me hit play. And you can hear the audio as well. Okay, so that was pretty nice, pretty smooth video clip right there. And clear audio. There's no buzzing sounds or anything like that. And if you want to delete it, it's as easy as hitting the delete button like that. And then you can go back home and you're ready to go again. It's as simple as that. Okay? So I'm going to get some footage of this while driving, and I'll also show you how I hooked it up in the car as well. So I'll be back for that. So here's a sample webcam. You want to just route it above the passenger visor. And what I did was I looped it around a couple of times to make sure it's stable around both of these joints right there. And then from there, you put it behind under the weather stripping right here. And this is where that tool that comes with the webcam will come in handy for you to help pry this open so that you can slide the stuff in. And then you just route it all the way down here to the side. And you can try to get that into the weather stripping as well if you can. You route it all the way down. And then from here, go under your footrest, your floor mat, and then you can bring it, swing it over to your cigarette lighter adapter, or I actually have one right underneath, so it goes right straight up into that. So that's a quick way of wiring a dash cam in your car without the messy wires dangling around.
I just choose not to do it. Did you, by the way, did you hear the story? So, Noah Coslow.
All right, so I've tested the dash cam and it's everything that I expected out of a $39.99 dash cam. It's basic in that it's 1080p recording. It's got a picture mode, it's got loop recording, it's got the sensors for like the shock and the looping feature and everything. So it's everything that you'd expect in a dash cam, but for just a small price of $39.99. There are tons of these marked up to a lot more on Amazon based on different designs of the casing and all of that. But they all do pretty much the same thing. A lot of them are also 1080p, so it's around the same quality. So do yourself a favor and consider something like this on a budget, because it accomplishes the same thing. All right, hopefully you found this a little bit helpful, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.